The year is 2022. If you're in the future, just imagine I said whatever current year it is. And with the advent of VR finally being made available to the mainstream public at a reasonable price, large companies previously uninterested in this fad as they thought it are now suddenly willing to invest millions into this. As a consumer, this isn't a terrible thing just yet. With the amount of money pouring into the industry, we're going to see some crazy games come out in the near future, with mechanics and gameplay completely revolutionary to the platform. The issue starts to come in the further future. Once Facebook, Meta, is able to launch its Metaverse platform in a complete state. Not entirely because of the concept behind the metaverse, but because the metaverse is already a thing you can hop on right now, and it honestly looks a lot better than whatever they're trying to sell to us. If you're a normal person who decides to walk outside on a daily basis, unlike myself, you might be thinking, what the fuck is the metaverse? Stupid. But on a more serious note, the metaverse is meant to be a space inside of VR where you can host or attend a multitude of activities. Hang out with your friends, attend business meetings, and even shop. I have many issues surrounding a lot of this, but one of the biggest issues I have with this is that this platform already exists, and it's doing the metaverse concept a lot better than this billion-dollar company. VRChat is a completely free game on Steam and is nearly exactly what I described above. It's a virtual space to hang out with your friends, minus the business meetings or going shopping, which might sound like a con, but why would I ever want to shop in virtual reality or attend a business meeting in virtual reality? Okay, a business meeting in VRChat would be the funniest thing in the world though. Could you imagine showing up and one of your coworkers walks in with a massive, highly detailed, custom commissioned furry model with 1,000 dynamic bones and shaders that make your eyes bleed, and then just proceeds to sit down like everything is completely normal? Now, while I would normally take a minute to give a quick rundown of what happens in a game, like the gameplay, narrative, movement, anything really, I kind of lied when I said VRChat is a game. Like, don't get me wrong, yes, it's technically a game played by electronically manipulating images by a computer program. I don't really view it as a game though, and instead I look at it more as just a space, or more like a collection of memories with my friends. I mentally prepare myself to get on VRChat the same way I do when I go hang out with my friends in real life. Once I'm on VRChat, I can do a multitude of things, but my favorite is to kind of just people watch. Like if I'm on by myself, people just start having conversations about stupid stuff around me.
Oh, America will be annihilated.
I could hop on VRChat right now, and it's a guaranteed 50-50 split on whether I'd have one of the funniest nights spent at my computer in my life, or just be immediately bored out of my mind. And it's really just down to the people you meet and where you decide to go. VRChat is separated into a bunch of worlds that you can browse and join to hang out in. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Some of these worlds aren't looking too hot, I won't lie, but there are a few that look beautiful. Look, there's even a spot for me to advertise my videos.
Yo, is this your fucking video?
What'd you say?
Did you make this fucking video?
Oh, yeah, man. You like it?
No, it fucking sucks, dude. You're a terrible fucking YouTuber. Quit your fucking day job, dude.
And all of these are usually made by either a small team of people or sometimes just one dude. And for them to genuinely look this cozy when billion-dollar companies struggle to make their clothing store look even mildly inviting in a 3D space is honestly embarrassing. Like, look at this. They upload this and then give it this big ol' announcement trailer with sweeping panning shots as if it actually looks good. VRChat isn't all hanging out though. There's also plenty of worlds you can join that host games to play with others in VR. There's places to play Uno, Connect 4, mini golf. Hell, there's an entire world where you can play Among Us in VR. The quality varies. Once again, these are usually made by small, tight-knit teams of people, or even just one person, so I won't be too harsh. But one of the horror maps I played with some friends absolutely blew. Like, I'm sorry to the person who made it, but we started with like 7 people, and it was fun for a total of like 5 minutes before we completely lost track of where we were supposed to go or what we were supposed to be doing. Eventually, we managed to complete the map 2 hours later, and not without the help of multiple different YouTube playthroughs. We also may have lost all but 2 of us, but we won, and that's what really matters at the end of the day.
Ding.
There you go. Congratulations, you survived the asylum. That sucked.
See, as I said earlier, VRChat at this point is simply a door for me to fuck around with digital visualizations of my friends. I can be a fucking Shiba Inu modeled from Nintendogs hanging out with some dude who's a completely disgusting version of Mickey Mouse inside of an underwater cave home that, if real, would be worth like $80 million. Wherever the metaverse feels stunted, corporate, and awkward, VRChat excels by having no previous pretense of feeling corporate. Why would I ever want to put on a VR headset to load into a virtual business meeting when I could instead spend my time pretending to be in a courtroom as a judge debating on whether or not someone is guilty for something that I don't even remember being said? It's not even like VRChat can't be taken seriously. I don't know why, but I take these janky ass smooth-faced models a lot less seriously than whatever anime model happens to be sat staring at themselves in front of a mirror that I come across. I watched a video where a guy talks about the worst day he ever experienced as a soldier, and throughout the entire runtime I barely even noticed that I'm essentially watching Anakin Skywalker from the Clone Wars talk to Winnie the Pooh about the military and and what it was like while he was serving. I don't think I could give the metaverse the same level of seriousness. Also, I know that Second Life has essentially been doing the exact same thing as what Facebook wants the metaverse to become since essentially like 2003, but Second Life sucks, and I wanted to make a video about VRChat. Also, if the metaverse is really going to struggle to compete with this, then the metaverse truly is dead on arrival. Alright, that's all I had to say. If you enjoyed the video, click on the end screens to take you to another, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm like 100 away from 28,000.